The journey to U.S. citizenship is filled with hope and anxiety. For many, it's a dream that's been years, sometimes even decades, in the making. The anticipation can be overwhelming, as you wonder if all your hard work and sacrifices will finally pay off. Years spent building a life in America all come down to the naturalization application. Every form, every document, and every answer you provide feels like it carries the weight of your entire future. Every question on the N400 can feel like a test, making you second-guess your past. You might find yourself replaying old memories, wondering if you've forgotten something important or misunderstood a question. Even a minor speeding ticket or a gap in employment can seem like a big deal. Suddenly, small moments from your past take on new significance, and you worry about how they'll be seen by someone reviewing your application. Many applicants worry that small mistakes will be misinterpreted by immigration officers. A simple error or a forgotten detail can feel like it might ruin your chances, even if it was unintentional. Will a traffic violation make me look irresponsible? Will it raise questions about my character or my ability to follow the law? Will a job gap hurt my chances? You might worry that time spent between jobs, or periods of unemployment, will be seen as a red flag. These fears are common, but it's important to separate real concerns from unnecessary worry. The truth is, almost every applicant has something in their history that makes them nervous. USCIS officers look at your whole story, not just isolated incidents. They understand that life is complicated and that everyone makes mistakes or faces challenges along the way. They know life isn't perfect. One ticket or a period of unemployment won't define you. What matters most is your honesty, your willingness to explain, and your overall journey. What matters is your overall character and your commitment to U.S. values. Your dedication to becoming a part of this country and your respect for its laws and traditions are what truly count. In this guide, we'll show you how issues like tickets and job gaps are really viewed. We'll help you understand what's important and what's not, so you can approach your application with clarity. By understanding the process, you can approach your application with confidence. You'll know what to expect and how to present your story in the best possible light. We'll break down what truly matters to immigration officials. You'll learn how to address concerns honestly and how to show your strengths as an applicant. Your path to citizenship should be a journey of pride, not panic. This is your chance to celebrate how far you've come and to look forward to the future you're building. Let's clear up these concerns so you can focus on your future as a U.S. citizen. With the right information and support, you can move forward with hope and determination. The process is challenging, but you're not alone. There's a whole community rooting for you and resources to help you every step of the way. Let's get started. When you apply for naturalization, you're beginning a formal journey that involves several important steps. It's not just about filling out paperwork. Each stage is designed to help USCIS understand who you are and whether you meet the requirements to become a U.S. citizen. The process starts with USCIS carefully reviewing your N400 application and all supporting documents. They're looking for accuracy, honesty, and consistency in the information you provide. Any discrepancies or missing details can slow things down, so double-check everything. Next, you'll be scheduled for a biometrics appointment, where your fingerprints and photo are taken for background checks. After that, you'll likely be called in for an interview, which is a key part of the process. During the interview, officers verify that you meet all legal requirements, such as minimum age, continuous residency, and physical presence in the U.S. They'll ask about your time spent abroad and your living situation. Your travel and residence history are closely reviewed. Extended trips outside the U.S. or frequent absences can raise questions about your eligibility, so be prepared to explain any long stays abroad. Beyond these basics, USCIS evaluates your good moral character. This means they look at your behavior, honesty, and how you've contributed to your community. Good moral character isn't about being perfect. It's about showing you respect the law and uphold community values. Volunteering, helping neighbors, or being involved in your community can all reflect positively. Officers will also review your conduct over the last 5 or 3 years, depending on your case. This includes your driving record, employment history, and any interactions with law enforcement. All these details are just pieces of a larger puzzle. USCIS looks at the whole picture, not just isolated incidents. Remember, officers aren't searching for reasons to deny you. Their goal is to find evidence that you meet the standards for citizenship and are ready to join the American community. The nature, timing, and frequency of any incidents in your past matter most. A single mistake doesn't define you, but patterns of behavior are taken seriously. Understanding this holistic approach can help ease your worries. Preparation and honesty are your best tools. Your application is your story. Make sure it's honest, complete, and truly represents who you are. Taking the time to prepare can make all the difference in your naturalization journey. Speeding tickets are a common worry, but they're rarely a problem. USCIS knows minor traffic violations don't reflect your moral character. Always disclose tickets on your N400, no matter how minor. Forgetting to mention one can be seen as dishonesty, which is a bigger issue. For a standard ticket, list the details and bring documentation to your interview. Officers look for patterns, not one-time mistakes. A single paid ticket is not a barrier to citizenship. Multiple tickets in a short time may raise questions, but are rarely disqualifying if resolved. The key is honesty and responsibility. Show you handled the matter properly. Isolated errors don't define your application. Not all traffic offenses are equal. Serious violations can impact your application. DUIs, reckless driving, driving with a suspended license, or hit and run are major concerns. A DUI, especially recent or repeated, is a red flag and can lead to denial. If you have a serious offense, gather all court records and be ready to discuss it. The difference between a minor infraction and a criminal offense is crucial. For serious cases, consult an immigration attorney before applying. Preparation and transparency are essential. Many worry that job gaps will hurt their citizenship chances. The truth: unemployment alone does not disqualify you. There's no requirement to be continuously employed to naturalize. USCIS asks about employment to verify your timeline and legal means of support. If you used savings, were supported by family, or received benefits, that's fine. The concern is only if you supported yourself illegally. Be honest about your situation during the interview. The public charge rule rarely applies at this stage. Receiving public benefits as a green card holder won't block your citizenship. Focus on transparency and legal means of support. Be thorough and honest when listing your employment history on the N400. Account for every period in the last 5 years, including unemployment. For job gaps, write unemployed and explain how you supported yourself. If you were a stay-at-home parent or student, list that as your status. Create a clear, continuous timeline. Bring supporting documents, tax returns, benefit statements, or transcripts to your interview. You may not need them, but being prepared shows credibility. Organization and honesty make the process smoother. Don't leave unexplained gaps. Preparation is your best tool for a stress-free application. Start early. Give yourself plenty of time to gather everything you need and avoid last-minute stress. Being organized from the beginning will help you feel more in control and confident throughout the process. Always be honest. Omitting even minor issues is risky and can lead to denial. It's better to be upfront about any past mistakes or concerns, no matter how small they may seem. Honesty builds trust and shows you're taking the process seriously. Gather all documents before you start. This includes tickets, court records, tax returns, benefit statements, and any other paperwork that might be relevant. Having everything ready in advance will save you time and prevent delays. Make copies for your records and for the interview. Keeping a backup set of documents ensures you're prepared if anything gets lost or if you need to reference something quickly. Practice clear, concise explanations for any issues that might come up. Rehearse your answers out loud, either alone or with a friend, so you feel comfortable and confident when asked. For example, if you received a speeding ticket, you might say, "I received a speeding ticket, paid the fine, and have been careful since." Simple, honest explanations are best. For job gaps, you could explain, "I was laid off, used savings, and looked for work." Be straightforward and show how you managed the situation responsibly. If you have serious offenses or complicated legal issues, consult an immigration attorney before applying. A professional can help you understand your options and avoid costly mistakes. Legal advice is invaluable for complex cases. An attorney can guide you through the process, help you prepare the right documents, and represent your interests if needed. Most minor issues don't require a lawyer, but thorough preparation is key. Double-check your paperwork, follow instructions carefully, and stay organized. Confidence and honesty will help you succeed. Walk into your interview prepared, be yourself, and trust that your preparation will pay off. The path to citizenship is meaningful, and it's normal to want everything perfect. Don't let minor mistakes or life events overshadow your journey. USCIS looks for honesty, responsibility, and commitment to U.S. values, not perfection. Millions have overcome small setbacks to become citizens. What matters is how you handle challenges. Did you act responsibly and legally? Focus on your achievements and contributions. Your story is bigger than a ticket or a job gap. Walk into your interview with confidence and pride. Trust the process, and trust yourself. You're closer to your American dream than you think. The finish line is in sight. Claim your place as a U.S. citizen.